On behalf of Shikshan Maharshi Dr. D.Y. Patil, BBA, CA, Arts, Science and Commerce College Pune, I welcome you to all for this online session. In today's session, we will discuss the capital of the company. The points which we are going to discuss in today's session are various modes for raising capital, that is share capital, including private placements, public issues, rights issues, bonus shares, ESOS, that is employee stock options, sweat equity shares, buyback of shares. Second point we will discuss allotment of shares, meaning statutory provisions for allotment, improper and irregular allotment, and consequences of irregular allotment. Third point we'll discuss call on shares, meaning requisites for valid call in advance, share certificates, meaning provisions regarding issue of share certificate, duplicate share certificate, share capital, meaning structure, concept of securities, definition, nature and kinds of shares. To begin with, we will discuss the various modes for raising of share capital. Students, company can raise share capital, that is money against shares of company, in the following ways. Primarily, it can raise through public issues, rights issues and private placement. Public issue, now we will try to understand what does public issue means. It is the initial public offering, that is IPO, a first time offer of sale of securities by an unlisted company. When the unlisted company first comes to the market to sell shares to the public, it is called as IPO, that is initial public offering. For the second time if it comes, it is called as follow on public offering, that is FPO, an offer of sale of securities by a listed company. Second type of issues are rights issue, an offer of sale of securities to existing shareholders is called rights issue. Private placement. Private placement means when an unlisted company directly sells securities to some selected people or to financial institution is called as private placement. What happens in private placement? Company raises its own capital from some institutions or private players. That is called as private placement. Next is the preference issue. What is it? It is the allotment of shares to some selected group of persons in terms of provisions of Chapter 14 of SEBI DIP guidelines. Preferential shares means allotment of shares to some selected persons. Preferentially they are allotting the shares. Qualified institutional placement for listed company. Next way is QIP, that is qualified institutional placement. So these are the ways in which company can issue or raise capital for the company. Now we'll try to understand one by one. Public issue. When the issue is for the general public and anyone interested to invest in the company can buy the shares. It, as we have seen in the diagram, it can be further divided into two types as initial public offer and further public offer. IPO, when an unlisted company wants to go public for the first time, it can be done through initial public offer. Here the investor bid for the company within a band generally given by the company. a band is being set. For example, 100 to 150. Investors can buy shares in this range. This is the band. The bidding value depends upon the valuation of the company. IPO helps the company to get listed and generate funds from public. Sometimes IPO is riskier than other stock investment as the small investors are not able to evaluate the correct bid rate. So the stock price decline or may also appreciate just after the final issue. Anything can happen when the investor buys the share. IPO, it may appreciate or it may decline. Next kind is further public issue. Here the already listed company generates the funds from the public. Anyone interested for these funds are raised for new projects, expansion, etc. So listed company goes in for raising of the fund is called as FPO. Next way to raise funds is rights issue. The listed company issues the securities only to the existing shareholders of its company. It is based on the ratio in which the shareholders are holding number of shares on any fixed date. Generally, the rights issue are on the discounted rate and are beneficial for the shareholder, so they prefer to invest. What happens in rights issue? The existing shareholders get an option to purchase more shares of the company at a discounted rate. Very simple to understand. Next way of raising funds is bonus issue. The shares given to the existing shareholders only without any consideration from them. These are issued on a fixed date based on the ratio of the number of shares held by the shareholders. Additional shares are given to existing is called as bonus issue. Next we are going to learn is employee stock options, ESOS. Employee stock options are a type of equity compensation granted by companies to their employees and executives. Rather than granting shares of stocks directly, the company gives derivative option on the stock instead. These options come in the form of regular call options and give the employee the right to buy the stocks, company stocks at a specified price for a finite period of time. Terms of employee stock options will be fully spelled out for an employee in an employee stock option agreement. To understand it in a simple way, we can say that employee is getting a right to buy the shares at a limited period of time. That is employee stock options. Next way of raising funds is sweat equity shares. Sweat equity shares are such equity shares which are issued by a company to its directors or employees at a discount or for consideration other than cash, for providing their know-how or making available rights in the nature of intellectual property rights or value additions by whatever name called. So sweat equity shares these are given to the employees for their contribution to the company. Sweat equity share is one of the modes of making share based payment to employees of the company. The issue of sweat equity shares allows the company to retain the employees by rewarding them for their services. Sweat equity shares reward the beneficiaries by giving them incentives in lieu of their contribution towards the development of the company. So up till now what we have seen how the company raises the money and what are the different kinds of shares. For example, public issues, IPO, FPO, rights issues, then private placements, preference shares, and QIP. What do you understand by QIP? We also seen employee stock options. We have seen sweat equity shares. We also have come to understand what is bonus issue.